another episode of the Wacky Reviews Show with me, James, and Dave. Now today we've got a really interesting looking gadget. It's probably not the best racing bike in the world, but it's a saltwater powered engine.
Seems pretty boring to me, but before we go any further, we're going to need something.
The Facts with Dave.
Right, what we've got here is a saltwater motorcycle. Comes in at $15.59 from Amazon. This comes in a kit form, and it's for 8 years and over. Model number 2177. It's 70 grams in weight, 17 centimetres by 7 by 7. Now with this item, what it is it's salt water in the fuel acts as an electrolyte with a magnesium.
Wow.
So it consumes a piece of magnesium every time it's used. But the consumption rate will outlast the life of the toy more than likely, you know.
Right.
So, but that's the thing that's going to attract the kids' attention. I think it's the fact that they can power this toy through the magic.
Up to 3 hours on one bit of magnesium, I read on the box.
Okay,
And what company makes that?
Cut. Oh dear. That's made by a manufacturer called CS GOG. Neil.
Brilliant, thank you.
No worries.
Happy with that?
Yeah, I think so. Are you happy with that?
Right, so what do you want to do with it then?
So should we have a quick look at it then? Because I'm going to have to build this and it'll be a couple of days. Do you want to open it up? Come on, it's your birthday.
Couple of days.
I had a quick look in there and there's quite a few pieces. And
So it's like Airfix.
yeah, it says
I'm definitely not interested in that.
suitable for 10 years and above. I would suggest when your kid starts secondary school, that unless he's very sensible, that would be a good time to start building it. Well, I'm going to have to build it now, so cut. We'll see you in a couple of days.
See you later.
Right, so we're back and it's built. It took me an hour and a half in total. It was one of those I really almost didn't want to start doing it, but I think I've actually got a newfound love for it and I really can't wait to see how it goes. The instructions are awesome. There was only one point I got stuck, but really I think that was just because I was getting a bit tired and I misread it. But yeah, otherwise it's time to see how it goes.
Well, I suppose we can't use it on this sort of surface, can we, Dave?
No, you need a hard surface. But what about the batteries, Neil?
Right, so this is the saltwater battery then. You have a carbon sheet on the bottom as a negative with a non-woven cloth in the middle and a magnesium strip becoming your positive on the top. And then to that you add 5 drips of salt water.
How much ratio of the salt and the water?
I knocked it up at about 20 to 30-ish%.
Right. Well, I know it'll work up to 90%, but
Well, we'll see, won't we?
it'll work. The optimum is about 20%.
20% is the optimum, 1 to 5 salt
What I'm
ratio.
trying to say is it's hard to get it wrong, you know. But if you can, get around 20% ratio.
Yeah, it is hard to get it wrong. As long as you haven't got under 20%, you'll be alright.
Yep.
Cool, let's go and test it.
Right, okay. And so I forgot to mention this thing has, right, so it's got this little stand, but see these arms on the side here? Now I've got them both set at the same angle. Now there's 3 race modes on this. This will go straight, these go up and down. Blah 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 blah.
So we're still just standing here waiting for it to know how to do it.
Right, straight run, left side, S turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Look it back so I don't get
This is salt water, right?
No, and I tell you what, it'd be better on the tarmac because of these little legs.
Yeah, look at that.
It stops when the legs come down. So it needs a smooth surface. This means it's going to go around in circles. It's for children, James.
Right, so it's
It's a different mode of...
It's basically like someone's got a short leg. Well, a leg longer than the other.
Go on, girl. Again, it needs to be a smooth surface.
Yep.
Right, look at it go! Seems to go in waves. Oh, it's when the leg... Jealous because this is so good. Right. Until the legs come down. As soon as you put it up, legs off. Right, so what do we reckon then, boys?
Well, personally, I think it's a great concept. Salt water charging a motor to run a toy. I think it gets kids thinking. Yeah, it's great. I mean, it might not perform to the best, but
On your shiny kitchen floor.
yeah, on a hard surface, it's going to be better indoors, preferably. But you know, overall, I think it's a great toy because it gets kids thinking.
Yep, great concept, but not for me. I'm not really a man of that sort of stuff, so I was bored.
I would have said the same thing. I didn't want to. It took me a couple of hours when I got up the morning. I knew I was going to build this. I didn't want to do it, but once I started, do you know what? I actually got into it, and I started thinking, do you know what? This was my kids building this. You know, I can see how people get into engineering and things like that.
It's for the young soldiers.
And this sort of thing didn't exist when I was a kid, as far as I remember.
No.
Thank God.
Salt water. Can you imagine if they made something like this, quad bike size? How much fun would that be? But anyway,
Whoa. Before we finish, ladies and gentlemen, we have some very exciting news that we know you have all been waiting for. We waited ages for this. We have some Wacky Reviews merchandise on sale now. There will be a link somewhere on the screen now. You can access the website. The link is also in the description. And we have a special discount promotional code that will appear on screen now as well. Make sure it's in capitals. So anyway, what? Now, Nelson, Neil's got some unfinished business. So the next episode, the producers have just said we're going on an adventure.
you'll find out next week.
So I suppose until then, thank you very much for watching the Wacky Reviews Show. We will be back soon with some more reviews just for you. See you later.
What?
What, me?
Well, you were talking in slow motion.
No, I'm trying to...